on Facebook as well. All right, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Periscope. Thank you for joining. This is Johan Van Aarde. Good morning, aloha. Beautiful day outside. Guys, today we are chatting about if you can build a business while you have flexible hours. Look, the question comes up very often, if you can build another business while you are working a job. I'll answer those in a minute. Just waiting here for Periscope to build us an audience, for Facebook to build us an audience. If what I tell you gives you some great value, tap the screen, give me hearts and likes, because I do this totally for free. And guys, also swipe left or right, up or down on Periscope to share to Facebook, to Twitter, to your followers. And on Facebook, tap the left-hand corner to share. And on the right-hand side, of course, to be notified when we go live. Very, very important. We all would like flexibility, our own hours, and we all would want to build our own business and be in, or most of us want to be in charge of things, be our own boss, build our own business. If you have any questions, shoot them at me. I'll answer them as well. Fridays is our big day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for answering questions and doing training. But today we are also here for asking it going here. Okay, we are seems to be back live on Facebook. Okay, something bizarre happening here today with the Facebook feed. All right, we better get going. Question is, can you build another business part-time while you're having a job with flexible hours? And you would say, why? Oh, variable hours. Well, I get asked the question a lot, can you do that while having a job? And of course you can do that. We all have some spare time, we all have some free time. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices in personal life, you know, in sports, in hanging out with friends, watching TV, whatever it is that you do, to be able to build another business part-time. But you can, in your lunch hour, get up a few minutes earlier, go to bed a few minutes later. In the nooks and crannies of the day, you can build a network marketing business very, very successfully. A lot of people have built all kinds of other businesses successfully while working a full-time job. When you're working, say, from 8 to 5, you get in the car or you commute and you get to a certain point in time. Look, guys, there's times that that you can be making calls while you're driving. You can be listening to training while you're driving. You can be doing a lot of things, commuting back and forth to work. You can do a lot of stuff in your break time and your lunch hour. Instead of hanging out in the break room with guys, go and spend some time or hanging out at the water cooler, you know, so to speak. Go do that in your lunch hour and go build your business. And then when you get home, you know you got time with the kids, you got maybe gym, you got this, you got that. But there's some time that you normally would take to relax. I want you to keep relaxing and spend some time because you've got to reset yourself. However, there are times that you can definitely find to build your business or spend a little extra time. It is fairly easy to do that and work out a schedule when you are working a job with constant hours, or working even in a business but you have constant hours. You go in at a certain time, you have your own business, you want to build another one, and it's a brick and mortar store. You know, you got kind of fixed hours. Very easy to do because you know what times you are expected to do what. So it's easier to find the gap. We seem to have very intermittent feed here today, and I really do apologize. Must be either something to do with my phone or just the Wi-Fi service here today. All right, so kind of easy to do that. Now, what if you work in a commissionable job or some kind of thing where you guys are working on projects, and the one day you go in early, the next day you come out late, the next day you come out early, you have various schedules that is really, I really need to talk to these people. Spending all that much money to get 300 megabyte download speed, and I even can't go 10 feet from my router. A little bit crazy, right? I really do apologize, guys. that I have to keep touching the camera here and do this for you. We're going to get back to the point is, so what if you have very flexible hours, but you don't choose it always? It chooses you, and some days you have time, some days not. To me, normally you would know what time in the morning you need to start to get going. And this is exactly the case. It is 6 o'clock in the morning here. I get up earlier and I do my personal development. I read my Bible, I pray, I do my affirmations, I do my visualizations, I do my workout, I do my Facebook Live, my Periscope, and I even work a little bit in my business because I know my day can get wrapped up. I can be done at 1 o'clock today because yes, I also still do have a job and building a business on the side, offering coaching, my own products, and then building a network marketing business. One day I'm done at 1. Yesterday I walked out at 5:55 and still had to drive home. So a lot of things that was planned for that day didn't happen. Again, I'm looking for the breaks in my gaps in the day to be able to make things happen. But I get a lot of it done by getting up early in the morning. That's the secret to my success. Now, I understand that sometimes late afternoon or evening you have things that you plan to do. Like yesterday, all I needed to do was relax for a little bit. That's jumping in the water, get to eat, and then relax a little bit more and slow down so I can go to bed and have a good night rest so I can be wide awake like I am this morning. And this is the one thing I want to point out. When your time gets taken away from you, and it will happen very often when you work a flexible hour job, or in a flexible hour type of business, you have to realize that the one thing that is super important is that you absolutely have to get your rest in. To try and make up for everything will just kill you and burn you out, and you will lose your motivation. So get your rest in. If you take an hour a day to watch a TV program, swim in the ocean, go work out, whatever, or read a book, whatever it is to relax, do that. Fit those in, because that's what will sustain you in the long run. Okay? Then, if you don't have any more time for that day, let it go. Just let it go. Tomorrow, the next day, next week, there will be some times that will come up that you suddenly will have 3-4 hours more to do. Then is where the discipline comes in. Then that's where you say, do I go and surf for 3 hours? Or lay around or hang out with my friends at the pub? Or is that when I take 2 of those 3 hours and buckle down and start working and catch up what I was planning to do? And then vice versa, when you get those times, put in some extra and basically deposit some time so that when you have those times when you can't always get it done, you have the ability, for example, prospecting, making calls, reaching out, following up. You have to schedule that at a time of day that you can always do that when you're setting appointments with people. But when it's just for you reaching out to people, for example, prospecting, if you do today, you can do tomorrow. If you don't have time today, you can do double tomorrow. That is what I'm saying to you. Things such as my Facebook Live, for example, which I try to do every day, that's not negotiable. So I get up early in the morning, get it done, get it out of the way. Prospecting, yes. Is that negotiable? No, it's not. But I know that tomorrow or the next day, I could have another 2 hours that can we make business to... I had to put my glasses on. Probably somebody spamming again. I don't know if I read that right. If you want to look into the business opportunity, or if that was a different kind of comment. If that is, put it up again, please, so I can block you, because we only deal with positivity here. All right, guys? So I hope you got some value out of this. Sorry for all the technical difficulties today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Transfer your energy, transfer your belief, and go put it out there and go make the world a better place. This is Johan Van Aarde. Oh, and hey guys, on my website, johanvanaarde.com or rugbydude.com, go grab my 4-step daily Aloha laptop lifestyle cheat sheet. That's the 4 steps a mentor gave me 21 years ago, that when I finally, 21 years later, started doing, well, actually 19 years later, started doing what he told me. That's how I ended up living here. So thank you guys. I will see you on the other side.